Hundreds gathered outside Istanbul's main courthouse as the first in nearly 500 complaints from 37 countries was heard. While Israel's military brass is being put under the spotlight, so is Turkey. The court hearing is getting a lot of public attention as it is the first time Israeli government policies have been brought before a court. If the accused being tried in absentia are found guilty, Turkey will use the International Criminal Police Organization or Interpol.
Rahat konuşuyorum çünkü bütün deliller sabit. Gabashkanezi, Amos Yadlin, Avisay Levi ve Alfred Maron İsrail'de bu suçlarını zaten ikrar ettiler. Geriye sadece mahkemenin yargılamanın gerçekleşmesi ve hükmün verilmesi kaldı.
Yet politically, Tel Aviv has never acknowledged any wrongdoing in what they see as a regrettable incident. A UN inquiry which found Israel betrayed an unacceptable level of brutality was only refuted by their government. Meanwhile, other international flotillas continue to try and break Israel's siege on Gaza. Last month, 30 passengers of the Swedish ship Estelle were arrested when the Israeli Navy intercepted its voyage to Gaza. Dror Fieler spent 5 days in an Israeli prison in that case and 2 when caught on board the Mavi Marmara. Yet Dror is rather unique to the nearly 500 voices testifying over the next 3 days because he is an Israeli, even serving in his country's military.
I did all the things that citizens should do for its country. I think the Israeli government policies are the biggest danger for the existence of Jewish entity in the Middle East. And I think that maybe we have to help Israel against itself.
Former U.S. diplomat Anne Wright agrees. Back in Istanbul to give evidence as a passenger on the Mavi Marmara, she is skeptical of the presidential elections taking place back home.
I totally disagree with my government's policies on Israel and Palestine. There's no difference in the policies of the two candidates on Israel. It's total support for Israel, which is dangerous for Israel and dangerous for the United States.
Earlier this year, Tel Aviv agreed to pay $6 million to the families of the 9 killed. Israel has also eased its blockade of the Gaza Strip following international pressure from the attack.
With evidence expected from nearly 500 complainants and only a handful heard on Tuesday, this trial is expected to take a long time. Yet for the victims and passengers of the Mavi Marmara and for the many that support Palestine, this historic trial is much more about Israel's policies than that incident itself. And it's this that could have far greater consequences as voters in the U.S., traditionally Israel's closest ally, choose their next president. Natalie Carney for CCTV in Istanbul, Turkey.